Hi guys, happy Monday. It is almost 6:30 and I just logged off of work for the day. It has been a crazy start to the week. Work is just so busy right now and I honestly don't foresee it slowing down until later in the fall. So it also just makes me more grateful that I'm doing this MBF Beachbody program because it means I don't have to drive to the gym. It's not extra time. All I had to do was get dressed in my workout clothes and walk downstairs. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna walk downstairs, go press play, get my program started. Week 2, I'm so excited. The first week was so challenging, but it was so much fun. And honestly, this time after work for myself to work out has just been a really nice change. And to do it more consistently, I'm definitely just seeing a change in like my mood, and it helps me decompress after work. It's just really nice. So gonna go do that. And then for dinner tonight, we're actually just super easy dinner. We had pulled pork last night that Derek smoked, and I made corn on the cob and zucchini, and luckily we have a lot of leftovers of that, so gonna have that for dinner, and that will be pretty yummy and relatively healthy. Honestly, the most fattening thing is probably the pulled pork, right? And the veggies are super yummy and good for you, so that will be good. And then this week we actually have HelloFresh coming, and I tried to pick recipes that weren't like super bad for you. I'm still waiting on my official nutrition stuff, like my portion containers and all that stuff. Because of COVID, everything is back ordered and it's shipping later than usual. So I've just been trying to do my best to follow, like look at the nutrition plans that my coach is sending me, and I've watched some of the nutrition program shows on Beachbody On Demand, and kind of just shifting my mindset. I'm just eating a lot more fruits and vegetables, cleaner options, less processed food. And obviously I'm treating myself like on the weekends, like I had a brownie last night because we had our family over and I made dessert. So stuff like that, but just not like going overboard, just making smart, healthier choices. And I'll be excited when I get my Beachbody box. It actually shipped yesterday, so I'm hoping I'll get it maybe this week, and I think my Shakeology and everything's in there, so looking forward to that. With that, I'm gonna head downstairs and do my workout. I'm so excited because today I finally got my Beachbody box. It's been a couple weeks since I signed up, and they are super delayed just because of COVID and limited resources, etc., which isn't a big deal in the grand scheme of things. I've been able to do all my workouts and definitely improve my nutrition, so all is good. But I'm excited because I finally got my goodies, so I figured I would show you guys what I got, and we'll do a little bit of an unboxing. So let's see. Okay, so we got my nutrition guide, which this is actually a really nice packet. Oh, so it's got, oh, this is great. It has recipes in it, which is awesome. Spaghetti squash with turkey meat sauce, steak. This looks great. So excited for that. It's got snacks. Awesome. So we got that. We've got, oh, a tracker book, To Be Mindset. Awesome. Oh, so you can measure yourself. I actually need a measuring tape. I actually was unable to measure myself at the beginning of this, which is a bummer. Oh, it's got a grocery list thing in here. This is great. This is great. Have I already said this is great like 10 times since I started this? Probably. All right, let's see. That looks like a receipt. I've got my little portion containers. So this is so I can measure out my various foods and just make sure I'm eating the right amount of foods, make sure I'm eating enough food, make sure I'm not overeating. So that's super exciting. And then I got my shaker cup, which is awesome. And MBFA, the advanced MBF program, actually just launched. So that's what that acronym is for. Oh, and then on the back, they just have MBF on it. And so I'll see how I'm feeling after the first MBF. I actually might just redo the program again before I start the advanced, because I still don't have bod ropes, and I know there's a lot of stuff I can improve on just from doing the first program. And then lastly, I got my Shakeology, and I got a combo pack. So I got strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and open the Shakeology and see if there's a peanut warning on it. I have a peanut allergy, and that was something I was curious about when I was ordering. Online it said there was, but my coach said there wasn't on the Shakeology she had at home. So I'm gonna double check that really quick. The verdict is I actually cannot even drink this, which I honestly had a feeling that was gonna happen. If you read the allergen statement, it has the list. So this contains milk, and it's manufactured in a plant that also processes egg, fish, crustacean, shellfish, tree nut, wheat, peanut, and soy ingredients. So I had a feeling that was gonna happen, and honestly, it's not a big deal. This came with a package I signed up for, and Derek will definitely use this. And I really think I'm gonna probably research some other protein powders, because I really would like to give them a try. Especially just for easy breakfasts throughout the weekend stuff. So definitely a bummer, but I know I can find something probably pretty similar that doesn't have the allergy warning on it, but definitely something for you to consider if you're looking into Beachbody, if you're interested in the Shakeology, but you have a food allergy. I personally do not feel comfortable eating foods or beverages that have a peanut warning. I know some people with their allergies, it may not be as severe, they may not be as sensitive, but for me, mine is life-threatening, and I carry an EpiPen with me everywhere, so I'm not gonna like try to, you know, push the limits here. So, but overall, really excited for all of my stuff, and I am about to go press play on day 11. It is after 6:30 and it's already so late. I had such a long day at work, but gonna push through, gotta get it done. Derek's picking us up food, and the rest of the night should be pretty chill. Morning, guys. It is Saturday morning and it's almost 8. I woke up at 6 today. Just woke up and definitely did not get enough sleep. I'm feeling so tired, and I would much rather lay on the couch and just watch some TV, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout in. I'm in a wedding later today for my friend, and so I'm already on this streak of doing my workouts every day, so I don't want to break it now. My lower back is hurting, and I had a back injury earlier in the fall, and it's kind of flaring up, and it's the first time it's flared up in a while, and it started hurting yesterday. So I don't know if I did something in my workout, but I'm probably going to try to do some modifications today. It's not hurting a ton, but I can definitely feel that twinge of pain in my lower back. So I'm not going to push it too much. I'm just probably going to decrease my weights, maybe even not use weights, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Hey guys, it is Tuesday and I cannot believe it, but it's day 16 of the MBF program. I've been working out for 16 straight days in a row. I honestly cannot believe that I've been able to do that. And I'm really excited. It's week 3. The last time I touched base with you guys, it was Saturday, and I got up early and I worked out before I went to my friend's wedding that I was in. And my back was kind of bothering me over the weekend. And after I did that workout, I really tried to focus on just engaging my core and my glutes. And I think that helped a lot. And then on Sunday, I obviously just did my dynamic recovery, which is the 25-minute stretch yoga workout. And that I think helped a lot too. And so this week, I'm really just trying to focus on engaging my core and my glutes and really focusing in on that core strength, and that is going to help protect my lower back. And so far so good. I might be jinxing myself. Let me knock on some wood, well, some fake wood. But yeah, so yesterday was actually good because I finally had my Beachbody box show up. I got my tracker, my fitness tracker, nutrition plan, all that stuff. And so this week I'm really trying to focus on that. And now that I have that information, really tracking what I'm eating. And I think it's been nice to actually write everything down. And I kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing so far. Okay, so first off, I finally read through this Beachbody Guide to Nutrition book. And this is just kind of a high-level overview, and it features some of the supplements and nutritional stuff that Beachbody offers, like Shakeology. Unfortunately, I cannot take part of that because of my peanut allergy, which I'm honestly really bummed about because I have been noticing that towards the end of the day, I feel like my energy gets a little bit down. And I really wish I could, have those supplements because I think it would kind of give my body the extra boost it needs, but unfortunately I can't do that. So I'm just trying to really focus in on the foods I'm eating and getting the nutrition I need to power my workouts that way. But anyways, I finally read through this, and on the first thing I did yesterday was on page 20, it talks about how to figure out how many calories you need. And so it tells you the different steps. So basically, so number 1, you decide like your goal with doing the program, and mine is to lose weight. And then basically on the next page, it outlines a chart where you identify how many calories you need. So if you go to page 20, so in the lose weight bracket up top, it tells you, it outlines what your workout program is, the level. And so for mine, it's beginner to intermediate. For MBF, I believe I think it's intermediate. So for me, I weigh 159 right now. And so at the very top, I would be 168.9 or less. So for beginner to intermediate, let me scroll my camera over. Okay. For beginner to intermediate, I would be 1,200 calories. For intermediate to advanced, at least 1,500 calories. So I need to fall between 1,200 to 1,500 calories. And honestly, in my first 2 weeks, I was really focusing on eating healthier and cleaner and more fruits and veggies and cutting back on carbs a bit, and especially processed foods. But I honestly don't know if I was getting enough calories. And I think that's part of me at the end of the day, feeling just not having the energy I need, not feeling fueled for my workout, being starving. So this week I'm really focusing on eating smaller meals more often, but also tracking my calories just because I want to make sure I'm getting enough calories for my workouts and for the energy that I'm expending. So doing that exercise in the book and figuring out how many calories I need has been really helpful. And now I'm using MyFitnessPal, which I've used in the past to track my calories, to track my foods. Oh, and also I have to show you the other book I'm using, but let me show you the app first. And this is MyFitnessPal. So it's a free app, and sorry, my screen has that weird glare on it, but it's a free app and you can get on your phone, you can access it on your desktop computer, and you basically just set up an account. You'll answer some health questions, questions about like how much weight you want to lose and if you're exercising, etc., etc. And then it will kind of give you a preloaded amount of calories that you should be eating based on how much weight you want to lose. I'm kind of ignoring that because I'm following the recommendation from the Beachbody program. And if you are doing Beachbody, I feel like this app is good to track your calories, but I would focus less on the calories that MyFitnessPal is giving you and more so on your allotted calories through Beachbody. But I just wanted to show you because it is really helpful because you can just easily enter what you're eating and it will outline how many calories it is. And it also breaks down your calories, carbs, fat, protein, fiber, and sugars. So I am kind of using like the carb, fat, protein, that breakdown because I do want to make sure I'm getting enough protein and fiber especially, and definitely not going overboard with sugar. So that's helpful. And yesterday, like let me show you a full entry. So yesterday I had yogurt for breakfast, so that was 110, and then for lunch I had a salad, so I went ahead and broke out all of my calories based on the ingredients, and you'll see I had 2 strips of bacon on my salad that was left over from this weekend, so that was a lot of calories. My ranch, I had about a tablespoon of that. And then for dinner, we had grilled chicken with asparagus. We had Trader Joe's butternut squash raviolis. So that was a good chunk of calories. I had about a cup, and that was the amount of calories based on the packaging. So that's nice, is either you can search for the food in the database they have on here, or you can just quick add your calories. So in that instance, I just did that. Parmesan cheese, the butter I put in my ravioli, and then I had 1 dark Dove chocolate last night, and it was so yummy, and it was just the perfect amount of chocolate I needed at the end of a very long Monday. And then for a snack, I had a tablespoon of sun butter, which is basically a sunflower seed alternative to peanut butter, and then I had a couple pretzel chips with that. And so you'll see I actually had leftover calories according to MyFitnessPal, but actually technically I had already met my allotted 1,200 of calories for Beachbody. And actually, no, I didn't, because look, it says I only ate 1,055. So again, that's why I feel like I'm not eating enough calories. So I really need to be better about that. I feel like the Shakeology, if I could do it, it would be so helpful, but I need to be more cognizant. And so, oh, what's happening there? So today it's about noon, and so I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna make my lunch. I definitely need to do that before my next meeting. All right, and lunch today is a green and grain bowl. I had a little bit of leftover romaine, so I decided to make a cup of quinoa for the week, and I'm just gonna plan on making quinoa bowls for the rest of the week for lunches. So I have probably about a half a cup of romaine, maybe a cup of romaine, and then probably about a half a cup of quinoa, cooked quinoa, and then I have bell peppers, cucumbers, some leftover grilled chicken from last night, a little bit of feta cheese, and a little bit of Italian dressing. And so that's lunch today. I was actually proud of myself this week for actually meal prepping and having stuff ready to go in the fridge. I feel like that's key. And just to wrap up the day of my eating, for dinner we're having this HelloFresh recipe, Caesar Crunch chicken. This was one of their lower carb options. and it's only 540 calories, and this is the end result. It looks super, super good, and it's got these little crispy Parmesan crisp on top. Pretty easy also.